We're live. Woohoo. I'm just going to do it on my phone. Look on my phone.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Oh. Did you have a good Tuesday?
Tuesday. I had a really good Tuesday, actually.
You did.
I did. I'm super excited. Nobody's watching yet. So
Okay.
We have one person. It's me.
We'll wait.
Yes, we'll wait a couple of minutes, and then I'll tell you why it was a good day. Like, I am so hyped right now.
And I'm cutting.
Yes, I didn't cut enough stuff. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Welcome to Create Monthly, number 1. Episode 1. Hi, Joni. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to see you, kind of.
And if you have New Year's stamps that aren't ours and alphabet or numbers that aren't, use them anyways. That's fine.
I'm gonna say this again because I said it on our Oak Live, but I've been feeling this. So I watched this full panel with an actor, and I'm actually gonna be watching them sing with him tonight. Hello. Anyway, so he said, like, I wish I could be with you all, but I feel y'all. He says y'all a lot, but anyway. So I was like, I feel that with, like, all you guys. I feel you. I can feel you, like, feel your presence.
Like you're with us.
Yes, exactly, and it's fun, and, you know, we can't be in person, but we are together in our hearts.
Let's see, 3.5, so 3.
Hi, Brenda.
Order. Uh-oh. By 6. Tell them what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's cutting some things, just so that we have them. She's cutting a mini slim. Oh, thank you, Brenda. It was not my words, but I don't know. I thought that was cute. I was like, that made my heart all warm. So I'm gonna pass it on.
We do. We feel like everybody, they're friends.
Exactly.
I hope this is right.
Kinda,
yeah.
So,
yes. Okay.
yeah. So should we get? What time is it? 7:01. All right. So, yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. I am having a good day. I won something today, and I'm so excited. I never win anything, and I won something, and I was, like, shook when I found out. So, woo! Yay for prizes. Okay, so today we have, of course, Create Monthly number 1. Woo, woo. Hi, Facina. What's up? So today we're doing our New Year's cards tonight. It's night. It's not day. I slept the day away. But
they came home for lunch, which I love, and then they went
back out. Then we went back out again, and then I was on my phone the whole time because I found out I'd won a prize, and I was so excited. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. And I don't know what I'm saying because I'm just, like, excited about the day.
So some of you guys have these.
Yes.
This was the bundle. You can still get the bundle. Mm-hmm. If you only want the stamp set, you can get that. If you only want the numbers. If you have all this of somebody else's, that's fine too.
You can go ahead and use that. It's all
but
good.
there is that.
And then, yeah, so that's what we're using. We have the pieces cut out and stuff. But next month, Create Monthly, we are going to be using... Yes.
And the samples, they're at the store.
The samples are at the store, but we will post a picture on Instagram or something.
Because they're on boards.
Yes. But we are going to be using the Cool Friend die set, a Cool Friend stamp set, and then...
Well, yeah, and this is kind of another snowman thing.
This doesn't come with it, though, in the bundle. No, so this is not included in the bundle. You get these two and then a glue. And then if you want to add it on, you can add on the snowman sentiments.
Which is fun.
Yes.
If you want more snowman sentiments than what you're getting. And that will show you some fun things, how to cut out the snowman after you've already stamped it.
Yes, so make sure that you tune in on the first Tuesday
December 5th.
And December 5th? Mom, it's December 8th right now.
January 5th.
Yes, January 5th, we're going to be vibing and thriving and doing that, so.
And ring in the new year with us. Bring your snacks.
We are going to party. Bring your recipes for...
Yeah, like, I made caramel corn today, and I made, what did I make? Peanut brittle.
Yes.
And so bring your recipes, bring your snacks.
Yes.
Share them. We don't know what we're going to be making, and you guys maybe need to tell us what we need to be showing. Like, what do you want us to do? It's all about you guys. Here, I did something today while they were gone. Brenda already saw this because
Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it.
Can you see
It's
that?
so elegant and fun. Yeah, I think you can.
Just little delicate flowers. And then I did a bookmark. I didn't show you that, Brenda.
So cute. So tiny. Like, that little flower is so cute and tiny.
So this may be a Create Monthly for February. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to make one of those? We have limited supply of this, but a lot of you guys have this. We have many of the heart, but the stitch plaid went like hotcakes. So we can get more of those in. It's just by February, I don't know. Then the bookmark with the letterboard. Anyways, this is what I use, the mini spring mix. It's so much fun. And I was cutting a bunch of these out.
Yep.
Ended up double paper, so I ended up a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's good, actually.
Yes.
So, yeah, do you want to get started?
Sure.
And, if you're following, I cannot speak tonight. I'm just so excited. I have a thing at 9, and I'm really excited for it. Okay, anyway, get out your embossing powders if you're following along. We use Wow. Wow!
I think the metallics are in this one.
I think they're kind of, well...
I use an embossing
Sprinkled in
buddy,
both.
which they say has cornstarch in it. And it just takes the static out.
I really thought you were going to say quarantine. I don't know why, but that word is just on my brain. It lives in my mind rent-free, and every time I hear it, I get triggered. So I'm like...
And what we're going to do, let's make this one. Okay? So.
And we wanted these cards to be fun and wholesome, because 2020 has not been fun or wholesome. And... we wanted to, bring in 2021 with some fun and some, cuteness, I guess. Cuteness? We wanted to be positive instead of like, oh.
Snarky.
Right. Exactly. I cannot speak.
So,
you guys, I need to take a drink of water here.
I re-inked this a little bit. Hopefully it's fine. And this is what I do. I mean... these are just random.
Yeah.
So just...
what? Pulled the microphone.
I don't even have mine on. Pat your stamp on there. And just randomly.
Yeah. Ooh, look how good and crisp that is.
And if you overlap, it's fine.
We love overlapping. We love fireworks. We love a new year. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm just like... not all our problems are going to be over, but at least we can start fresh.
So, I am just randomly stamping. Okay. Now, what color are we going to use?
So many options. Do you want to go... what's this one? Vintage Amethyst. That probably won't show up.
That's what I used on that one.
Maybe just like...
metallic silver. How about that?
Yeah, let's just do a classic.
Okay, so then I just sprinkle it on. Yes, there's paper shards in it.
It happens. It'd be really fun to do just a black glossy on something. Yeah. So just kind of like that subtle effect.
Okay, so there's that. My fingerprint is in there.
As I like to...
that did pretty good.
As I like to ask, is anyone watching, reading, anything good?
I'm going to stand back here to do this. Oh, well, no, you guys need to see this. So, Ardith, one of our design team members, showed... sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Let me say why I'm using a board with the foil. showed this, and it seems to heat the backside up as well. So it kind of embosses a little bit faster. Okay, go back to your shows.
Oh, no, I just wanted to ask. That's what I like to ask. Anybody watching anything fun? I'm going to be tuning into the Colonel Sanders movie on Lifetime on Sunday. Oh, my gosh.
I thought it was a fake ad.
Secrets out, chicken man. I can't get over it. No, but I'm also reading The Stand by Stephen King, the uncut version. So it's like the longest book of all time, but it's okay. I'm enjoying it, so.
So we're just going to keep on heating it up here.
Yep, and you'll see it when you want to. Facina wants to see that too. I'm telling you, Mario Lopez, he's just like killing the game.
I thought it was a fake commercial. Like, I thought, oh, that's just...
Virgin River. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds interesting. I'm currently watching Supernatural with my dad, and we're on season 8 now, so we're over halfway through. I don't think I'm ready for the ending. I've already seen the ending, and as Taylor Swift said, I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, because you already saw the ending.
And I cried my eyes out, so it's fine.
So I'm going to dump this back in.
Hi, Sharon.
Okay.
Season 2, is it on Netflix? I'll check it out. Never heard of it before, but...
So what are we going to do next? It kind of messed up there. Just pretend you don't see that. That's okay,
guys. It's okay. It gives it a little character.
Welcome to 2021. So, I guess it doesn't go on.
Also, I like this stamp set. I might have said this before, but I like this stamp set because it has... Can
you guys see this? Am I in frame?
Yeah, I think you're good. Because it doesn't have any numbers on it, so you can keep using it forever, which is nice.
Yep, add your own numbers. Now I'm just going to eyeball that. I forgot to put my thing on it. I forgot to anti-static it.
Been there. So I do that all the time.
See how it works.
Virgin River. Okay, I will I'll have to look that up. Somebody hacked into our Netflix and so we lost all our progress on stuff. So I was watching 5 different shows, and now I don't know where I was.
Yeah, somebody from Pakistan or something.
It was the Ukraine or something.
And we were just no, we didn't.
I was almost done with Schitt's Creek and Parks and Rec. But I don't think Parks and Rec is even on there anymore. But yeah, so I have to basically start from the beginning with everything because I don't remember when I stopped. It's good times. I got interviewed, kind of, because I tweeted something all these people are being so productive in quarantine, and I've just watched Outer Banks 10 times. And this guy from The Atlantic replied to my tweet. He's like, I would love to talk to you for an article. So he's yeah, I'm going to be in an article, maybe. He's going to send it to me when it's done. So I'm like, great.
Okay. So I'm just remaking this card. I'm going to put that at the bottom so that I don't think it'll cover it up. No, because, okay. So it's going to be at the bottom. And I'm just going to glue this. Okay, now, I always talk about our glue and how I love it, and I do love it. But now the other day we did our live.
And we didn't close the glue.
We didn't close the glue. So a pin works well. But I mean, how many days was that, guys?
It was on Friday or Saturday? It was on Saturday, yeah. But it's only Tuesday. 4 days. Right?
Yeah. Well, 2 days I left it before and it was fine, but... So there's that. Now let's find our 20.
Who else is just absolutely so excited for 2021? I feel like there's so many opportunities coming.
Well, and shows. Who's going to feel comfortable going to shows? We kind of need to know that. We've been asked by different promoters what we think. Oh, that's the wrong
silver.
Color. That's gold.
That's what I mean. See?
Okay, so here's the trick. And you guys might have seen me do this before. But.
And yes, I'm just hanging out, adding some interesting commentary
Yeah, because since she works with her dad, I'm the one that's
people keep going off of this,
stuff.
and I'm like, I know I'm annoying. Thank you so much.
But are you guys going to feel comfortable going to shows with precautions in place?
I mean, I felt pretty comfortable in October, but also we weren't at the stage that we are now.
Right. It was not raging.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, okay, you explain that.
Okay, so I just line this up. This is another Ardith tip.
Ardith has so many good tips.
She does.
She's a queen.
She is. Okay.
If you guys don't follow Ardith, go on her YouTube. She has awesome videos.
So you just take that like that. Pick it up. Then take your card.
I mean, I feel like...
I wish I could cover that.
I feel like we are getting closer to, you know, getting back to normal slightly. I know that I've applied to volunteer at some events next year in, different cities or whatever. And I think they're still going to have them, which is kind of surprising for the type of event it is. But also, I think that they'll probably enforce the masks and stuff, because even before COVID, they had it, the week before everything shut down, they had a convention, and you weren't allowed to touch anyone or anything. So I think that they'll take it seriously.
Can you guys see that?
But, sometimes, I don't know. I feel like now that we kind of have the vaccine coming down the pipe, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, at least a little bit.
But I'm 286 million to get the vaccine.
I'm 23 million. Nope, no shows till people truly enforce masking. I know. But see, the one that we were at,
he was good about it. Steve was good about that. We literally counted. There were 6 people that did not have them on.
Out of all the people that were at the show.
Yeah,
so.
And there was a lot of people at the show.
Now, there was a pageant going on in the other wing of the convention center, and those people didn't have masks on.
They didn't?
No, because when I went to get food, they didn't have masks on.
Yikes.
The food people did.
We wore masks to set up. So there's that. Can you guys see that?
No, I'm not going to go any place where there are a lot of people. No, I'm hunkered down. Can't wait for 2021.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be April.
Yeah.
We've not heard anything about our Columbus show, which is in March. I've asked questions.
It seems like a lot of people...
I haven't heard anything.
It seems that a lot of people, think that events will still go on. The people who are putting the events on.
Right.
But I don't know if, people are going to feel comfortable going, or if they think they're going to get their money's worth by going. I just don't know.
And we don't know. Our vendor fees are paid. And you lost 25% on the Columbus show already. So,
it's really hard.
If that does go on, are we going to want to pay 25% more? Are we going to have customers that shop? Are we going to
do I want to
there with nobody? We don't know.
Do I want to take on the risk of getting COVID?
We would like to just skip 2021 and do shows in 22, but that's not an option with what she's already paid.
It's really
it cannot roll over, supposedly. So that's hard because they're thousands of dollars.
Well, we like to get your feedback because, you know.
There is the first one.
How cute is that?
What do you guys think?
And, of course, you can do this with other colors. Three of the clerks at our Big Lots store were wearing their masks under their noses, and one was protecting his chin from COVID.
Well, the mayor of our small town that we're close to, they have a picture in the paper, and he's giving someone an award, a lifetime award, because this guy has done a lot in the community.
No mask.
And his mask is under his nose.
See,
now, not the guy getting the award. His is covered.
Now, when I'm at work with Dad and we have someone that's right there with us, I'm always wearing it correctly. But it fogs up my glasses, so sometimes if the other person is far away, I take it down for a minute. But I always put it back up before I go, anywhere near that person.
I was glad that he wore it today.
He did, and he took it off, but then when he got close to us, he put it back on.
Good.
So, but it's just wear it. I know it fogs up your glasses. It might be a little uncomfortable, if you're walking or whatever. Yes, it gets hot, but it's a very simple thing to do to help the people around you. Time will tell. Yes, it will.
I know. I just don't know what to do. They want our opinions, and I haven't given any yet.
Yeah, I kind of wish they just, put those things on hold, but also unless, a lot of things, unless the venue cancels, they can't really cancel.
And we still don't get a refund.
Yeah, so it's really hard for us as,
Here is a mini slim.
Hard to say what will happen next year, I know.
Yeah, it's just, I'm ready to just keep staying home.
Yeah.
I've been baking and cooking and whatever. Okay.
I've been watching Netflix.
But Jillian's lost weight. Now, what's that tell you?
Literally, I'm like, I've eaten worse than I have in months, and I lost weight. So
I must not be doing very good, but anyway. This is a mini slim. A mini slim kind of was brought out by Tailored Expressions. And it's a new trend. The paper cut has envelopes that fit the mini slim. It is 3.5 inches by 6 inches long. So it's kind of fun. It's a fun size. But we decided not to come out with dies that size.
You can do it yourself.
You can do it yourself.
Ooh.
So.
Who doesn't want to not, pay more money?
So, if you have your little cutting mat, you lay our Slimline on it. Then, take the Slimline die and put it on there and kind of lock it in. It will lock in.
Keep doing lives. Yes. We will.
Yes, our Create Monthly she came up with.
That is the plan.
And it will be the first Tuesday of every month so that you can do this, follow along, all that. Then every other Tuesday of the month, except for the last Tuesday of December.
Marco's paper has the envelope.
Okay, Marco's has them too. Yay, we love Greg down there and all those guys. So yes, mini slims are really becoming popular. So here's what you want to do. Ours, since it's that stitch dot, it kind of locks itself in. Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to tape it there, and I'm going to take it over to
the big shop, which is not in frame, but...
And just...
Has everyone gotten their Christmas shopping done? I just keep finding more stuff.
I have got to stop. She's done. But then I found something today, and then she saw it, so I had to show
You
her.
told me about it. I did not see it.
Because I thought, what if she doesn't like it?
Don't usually make New Year's cards, but I think this would be a good year to make. Yes, it would.
Well, we've decided we're not sending Christmas cards. We're going to send New Year's cards.
We are turning a new leaf. We are going to make...
Because, first of all, we didn't get pictures when the snow came.
No, and I was just...
We were having sinus issues big time.
Yeah, so it was just like, nah, let's not do it. Regular Slimline envelopes, 50 for $9.50 at Marco's.
That's good.
The paper cut has mini slims.
Yeah.
Envelopes, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so let me trim this off, because see, that's a little wider than I want. So I'm just going to eyeball this. I saw Gina K do this, and she's like so good at it.
Gina K is a queen. You guys, there are so many awesome people that are doing lives and crafting.
Okay, so there's my mini slim, and this I just cut, a 1/4 inch bigger. So now we're gonna...
Done. You can buy for me.
If they just get here is the problem. Where did you put the embossing powders? Maybe?
Oh, they're over here. I am having such a good time spending way too much money on things for them.
She is. She doesn't have to buy for us.
Yeah, but I thought it was fun.
But she does find some really cool things.
I do, and, I thought, 2020 is the year.
Let's go for some gold.
Can we use this on this card? Hot Gossip?
I tried.
Doesn't work?
No, it doesn't come out as good. Okay, it is. Right. Oh, no, that's the red. The Hot Gossip did not work very well, but we can try that on some scraps. This, if you guys use the other half of your mini slim that you cut off, hopefully the purple tape.
How about glow in the dark? That would be amazing.
This is the same size as a gift card. So you can make a cute little gift card thing. The paper cut does have gift card envelopes as well. So there is that.
You always send New Year's cards? We never have.
No.
I feel like
I think it's neat.
I feel like this year we're not taking the new year for granted. I feel like sometimes you're just like, oh, it's a new year. I'm just going to do the same stuff. But this year I just feel like, okay, well, it's maybe a chance to start over.
So we're going to do this again. We're just going to plop it down.
And I did this before. I probably have video on it. Did I do that when I did my pride flag card? I think I did.
What?
Just stamping the fireworks at random.
I don't know.
Yeah, when I did the masking on the flag.
This isn't as good as I wanted because I kind of was listening to her and not stamping it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Stamping it in line, which I shouldn't have done. Okay, let's do gold, even though we're going to have the gold there. This is so pretty.
Love it.
They're embossing inks, which others are fine too, but there's something about wow that's just...
That's wow.
Yeah.
You know?
It is a good...
It's a good brand, yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at our embossing powders, and they just have really unique colors. Like, look at this one, Under the Sea. That'd be really fun to try.
Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm going to knock your phone off.
It's okay. It's been through the ringer.
See, some of these I got a little too close, but again, you can just turn it around. We'll use it at the bottom. Look how pretty that is.
Ooh, I love.
For a while, we hated embossing because we didn't wait for it to turn, and then
Then we burned it.
Yeah, then we burned it, and then Wendy taught us what to look for, and it's just, when you see those little beads melting.
Where do we get our embossing powder? Wow Embossing. I think we get it directly from their website. And like
their website, I think scrapbook.com might carry wow, but we just go to I think it's wowembossing.com. Maybe you could find that.
Yeah, let me get that. They have every color you could ever want. Like, literally, so gorgeous.
And they have mixes, and Catherine Pooler has some.
And they have glow in the dark.
That match her colors.
Who doesn't love also glow in the dark? I'm sorry. I'm just obsessed with glow in the dark. It's so fun.
Okay, so there is that.
Embossing.
Now let's come back. I'm going to do this again. My little...
Sorry, Do you sell it?
Which one do you want
no,
at
we
the top? We
don't. We don't, but you can get it. And
yeah, you can get it directly. We've decided to just carry her brand of stuff because we were just taking way too many things to the shows, and it was just becoming
too hard. Yeah,
a problem. So I kind of screwed up on this because that is at the top.
It's okay. You know what? Every card is different. They're one of a kind.
Yep. And that is not long enough. So, sorry guys.
Here. Let me get you the link.
Yeah, she'll get you the link to WOW. And, again, they
have a
just
fun
have some
time.
Really good.
I really like that Under the Sea one. Also because it's called Under the Sea. And if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with The Little Mermaid.
Well, if we have some black, we can just try it on there and see what it looks like.
Yeah, that would be super fun. I'm sorry,
So
my computer is
that.
being weird right now. Hello, I clicked on that and it's not working.
Okay, let me pour this back in. And yeah, we can show you some colors. Even on white or black or...
Red all over.
Yep.
Wow. And they're based...
Don't ever use your heat gun on your coat mat.
And WOW is based in the UK, but I don't know if they have a shipping location in the US.
They do.
They do, so your shipping won't be, like, expensive.
They're US...
I mean,
it
may be,
US website, and sometimes if you look on our blog post, I try to link those.
But, like,
used it.
oh my gosh, they just have such gorgeous colors.
So, I just thought this year, I mean, again, we haven't had... we've had snow, but we didn't get pictures. So, I thought, let's just send New Year's cards, and maybe that'll brighten their New Year's.
Like, wow, they have, like, fluorescent blue, green, pink, like... Oh.
Like, they'll probably think we forgot them, but, Okay.
We don't
So, since
forget.
I screwed this up, guess what? I'm going to put it over to the side. What do you guys think of that? So, line this up. And that ruler, it just is thick enough that you can get those straight on there. I don't know what she used. I think she just used her cutting mat, but I decided my little... Okay, then we'll take our tape again. Put it across there. Can you guys see that? Then, since I messed up, I'm going to put it down here in the corner. So it doesn't look as much of an afterthought. Trying to keep it in frame, and we moved the camera closer this time, but I still feel like I'm out of frame some. So, January will be snowman. February, do you guys want to make one of these? Some of you have the heart, some of you have the plaid. The mini spring mix is brand new. It's so much fun.
It's a really good one.
She did it for the bookmark. But yet, I'm really loving the set for everything. And I woke up this morning with this in my head. That's why it got that way. But there's also open ones. So those are cool. Okay, so let's peel this off of there.
Also, we're doing oak shows in January and February.
Yes.
The 23rd and then I think the 20th.
20th, I think.
So that's going to be fun.
The January, you've already got that on the website.
Yup.
And we're doing the hearts, the mini hearts cover plate, the heart and the love.
Ooh, I like that. I like how you're putting it on the corner there. Looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. And this
You're welcome.
Crooked. There we go. So anyways, you can always save your cards by doing something different. Not quite the same, but you know. So there is that. We'll put that one to the side. We got this little one. Okay, so next, do we want to do this one?
What is it?
Big, tall one.
Sure.
And this has the vintage amethyst.
Joining late. What color is the wow? Thank you. Also name of the stamp set. So the
stamp set is this.
Yes, the stamp set is Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And then that color, what color did you use on that?
This, the gold is metallic gold, rich, regular.
We need spring cheerful cards. Yes. We will probably have.
And metallic silver regular is that one.
Also, I'm looking for a Slimline die.
That one.
Ours is good. I mean, I like ours.
We
I'm
love
biased.
Ours.
I'm biased, but I like it.
Let me grab it. Or here, you go through it. Well, right here it is.
It's so fun.
Here's the Slimline.
Like, I don't think I'll ever go back to making regular cards. Like, it's all Slimline from here on out.
And it comes with, she wanted a lot of value for the Slimline. So you get 3.5 by 8.5. 3 by 8, so they layer on top. And then all of these are the 3.5. So they just go right across, which I know in black it's hard to see, but
oh, thank you, Brenda.
You don't have to recut them. And then you have the mini photo frame, and then 2 smaller sentiments. And then these, well, there's more than just these. And there's a brand new one too. Do you want to grab that one, Jill?
Which one?
It should be in there. The checkerboard. But, so,
yes, let me take off my
size.
Microphone.
They're all sized. The cover plates are 1/4 inch smaller. So it's 3.25 by 8.25. So that they fit right inside.
Maybe I can get my microphone.
Right inside of it. Which is hard to see. But you can see on the pink. So it fits right inside. So anytime that you are purchasing one of our cover plates, they will fit and layer to show just a little bit. And on top.
Oh, sorry.
Here's the brand new one. Isn't that cool? This is one of our best-selling A2 cover plates, so she decided to do that. Same with the stitch plaid and the polka dot. And we have so many samples of these, and they're all at the store because we put them on the boards for the
Name
show.
of set. Which one? The Slimline is Slimline Essentials, and then we have, sorry, the Signature Polka Dot Slimline cover plate. We have the Stitch Plaid, and then we have the Checkerboard.
Yep. And then there's more. And there's more.
Then there's more.
Here's
And those are all on the Slimline section on our site. So,
Here's those two.
oh yes, we also have the
I'm looking for the other
Slimline Circle window. And the Slimline Rectangle window.
And there's a heart too, but I can't find it.
Also, sorry, I have an ugly Band-Aid on.
That's why I get to do the live.
I'm having issues with my finger. That sounded weird, but it hurts. So
Okay, show them the heart one here, and it
Yes.
comes with faith, hope, and love.
yes, so we also have the hearts, and that comes with words. So it comes with faith, hope, and love. Just like this one comes with thanks, hello, and celebrate. So that's really fun.
But we don't have a heart at home.
We have a bunch of hearts at home.
So, do you guys want Valentine, or do you want to do, well, of course, you wouldn't have to put love. This could be a spring
No, that
card.
it could also be a wedding card. So
Yeah.
love would work. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that you
You
could
could put a
do
little
with
birdie
it.
in there.
Oh, that'd be adorbs.
These with the birdhouse, I can't wait to use it.
That's going to be fun.
So there's that.
Love the mini spring mix. I love the name. It's so fun.
She gets to name them, so that was fun. Because I'm like, what are you naming this? Mini spring mix. Okay, so we're going to use Happy New Year. Can you find me the antique amethyst or whatever it's called? Okay, so Happy New Year is going on one of these.
And just because if a color doesn't, like we were talking about how some colors didn't show up well, doesn't mean that they're not good. They just...
Right, and we're working on black, so...
Right, so it's kind of, you know...
I mean, this is really cool, but I really liked...
Yes, vintage amethyst.
Because it gives you just that hint of purple. Do you want to find some others that we can just stamp on?
Yeah,
Or
I really
white?
thought that I had kept the ones from when I cut those out.
I know. Okay, so here is... Well, you might have. I might have dumped them somewhere. Okay, so let's do Happy New Year. And I'm embossing all this just because...
We could just take a small sheet of black and just like...
They need to be blingy. Yeah, or even white.
Yeah.
So you guys can see the true colors. So,
I see your true colors.
Happy New Year.
Did I mention we're having a karaoke party on New Year's Eve?
Are we really?
I'm gonna bring some people on. It says bring on camera when people join.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I don't want to sing.
Come on.
She can sing.
It'll just be practice for the supernatural conventions when they have karaoke.
Okay. So let's heat this up.
Sentiment dyes are so nice for many different sizes. That's right.
I love how you used that one too and layered it on top of the other. That was like perfect. Oh, I should put it on screen. But I don't, okay. I ruined a huge quilt mat doing this.
So she's scared now. But I believe in her. I think you're okay. You guys, I'm just like loopy tonight. It's fine.
She is. See how it just kind of melts and then you can see?
It melts and you get that really nice, almost like crispy. That's not the word.
Kind of.
Yeah. A nice crispy
Metallic
look. OMG,
silver.
we have a guest.
We hear footprints.
Hello. We hear footprints.
Okay, then we're going to make this your best year yet. Where is that one? Right here.
Hello. Come
Because
here.
we do need to make this our best year.
We do. We're
Except
manifesting.
we've had a lot of blessings this year. Not gonna complain.
Hey, come here.
What?
Just come here.
I'm not going in here.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so there's that.
You'll see him on New Year's Eve, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna make him come on camera New Year's Eve. And hopefully the dogs too.
Yes. We will have puppies.
Here, give me the clipboard. I think that's better. Then I really don't have to worry about it. Which I think is a brilliant idea, Arda.
Artist has so many good tips. Watch her videos. Live, breathe artist videos because she does awesome projects.
Subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to Jillian's channel.
Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment on this video.
She is wound up. Okay, so there's our 2 sentiment strips.
Like, the serotonin is flowing through me, and I just am, like, ready to go.
My word, you're never gonna go to sleep tonight.
I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, sorry. My nail, that must have hurt.
Kinda.
My nails
Took a
messed
chunk out
up.
of my skin. No, I'm just
Jeez.
kidding. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to watch better what to do here. So we're gonna take this.
I won't talk.
We're gonna take this. No, please do.
What do you want me to talk about?
Are there any questions, guys?
I only have one topic on my mind to talk about, and no one wants to hear about it, so.
About winning your books. Did you win 1 book or 2?
I won both of them.
That's really cool.
I know, and I was like, oh my gosh, this lady's, like, famous in the fandom.
And she was so good about not getting them, not buying them. When she
bought
looked at them. Oh,
I
you
bought
bought
the
the
one
one
on my Kindle, but I was, like, shook because this lady, I was gonna, like, send her when I wrote my thing, because she put all them together for the book, and I was like, Lynn, I want you to read this, but I haven't written it yet. But I was just like, oh my god, she, like, DM'd me, and then she followed me, and I was like,
Okay,
I won!
I need to wash this off, ma'am. Here. Because it has glitter on it from who knows what.
Like, you guys, the last time I won something was, like, a glue on my Creative Times live in, like, 2011, so I got really excited that I won a book. 2 books.
2 books.
2 books about, like, one of my favorite things in the entire world. So I was just like,
Okay.
it's a good day.
Oh, microphone and the embossing. Okay, so I'm just gonna plop these down again. But I'm gonna try to get them so that they're like center, you know, so we have a little bit
Also, I can't stop
in the
staring.
circle.
I can't stop staring at that Bratz lip phone in the closet, and I just got an idea for like a TikTok. Like, I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Oh my god.
We really need to clean stuff out.
No, we're never getting rid of that phone. It's so fun.
So you want to do on this because it's going to show that little bit. And it's going to show in the centers. So just kind of randomly, I mean, like, there is no rhyme or reason to this.
We are just vibing.
I know. We need to know what you guys want to see.
Yeah,
on New Year's
let
Eve,
us
though.
know. Interact so that I don't have to talk about random things.
But I mean, like, New Year's Eve, we want, like, if you guys don't know how to use one of our dies or stamps or whatever,
Let's talk about it.
yeah, let us know, and Jillian will figure it out.
I will.
Did anybody watch the Oak Show and order some McKenn's butter? Because we did.
Ooh, we're
and we
so
can't wait to get
excited. I
it.
can't believe it's not butter.
It
You
is
guys,
so cool.
please interact with me. I feel like the Joker in the movie when he's like at the
Ooh.
comedy club and he like goes up on stage and I don't
Okay.
know. He's just-
Let me try to do this here.
I feel like you're all laughing at me like, is she good?
I know. I'm wondering myself. Now this is a little harder to tell when it's processed.
Yeah, it kind of, this one, the glittery ones kind of look the same as they did.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see, it changing, but not a lot.
What's your guys' favorite embossing powder to use? I feel like we've tried like a bunch of the kinds. And wow is just like amazing. And a little goes a long way. Bye, Sharon. Thank you for tuning in. You're probably like, oh good, I don't have to listen to her being annoying anymore. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite embossing powders? Because, I mean, wow, it comes in small containers, but a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
So,
we've had this for quite a while and used it on many projects.
multiple. Yeah, so.
And Rangers is good too, and I like the Ranger embossing ink, and they have embossing pens. So and WOW has a roller ball, and that's what I use to...
I'm a roller ball.
I used it to re-ink. See, you can see a little bit of it coming
Yeah,
through.
you can see it better than I thought you could.
But
There's definitely a clear difference. For sure.
But I feel like that one right there is not. I'll come back to it. And their embossing tool is pretty cool because it's dual heat or dual. So you can, that's slow, and then you can do this, which is faster.
Yeah. Guys, give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to see.
Especially New Year's Eve, because we don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and if you don't tell us, I'm gonna act like this again.
We had. Oh, see, I started to burn it. That's what happens when you start to burn it. See?
Well, you can cover that part up,
You
right?
lose your sparkle.
Well, yo.
There you go. Okay, so let me pour this back in. Yeah. Ah! Yikes.
Yeah, just let us know. We like to hear you. We like to do what
I mean,
you
if
guys
you want spring cards, we'll do spring cards then.
I can't believe it's almost 2021. I'm so happy, but it's so weird. It's like, this has been 5 years rolled into one.
And it's weird because we have spent every New Year's Eve
At a
at
hockey
the Blue
game.
Jackets game. And it...
Well, there was that one time we didn't because they weren't playing.
They weren't, yeah. When they play at home,
Yeah.
we go.
And it's like,
And now this year...
I feel like I'm so happy because I have something to look forward to later. You know, like all day I've been like, hey, tonight at 9 I get to do this really cool thing. And then it's like, and also at 7 because I like doing this.
And let's talk about how everybody has adapted so well. You know, the stars have adapted. Oh, where's
Stars.
Well, like the people that are going to talk to you tonight.
Yeah, they're going to talk to me.
The craft companies. I mean...
It can't be easy, like...
I'm going to turn that
I mean,
upside
it's
down.
not easy for us, but, like, I bet celebrities like it, though, because nobody recognizes them.
But, I mean, I just feel like so many places have adapted so well.
Right.
And some, not so much.
Yeah. We have a bunch of local places shut down right now because of...
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if that's why, but probably.
And thank goodness our Mexican restaurant, our favorite one, they just decided to do takeout only. They aren't taking a chance. People were not listening. They were not wearing masks in. People were getting rude with their employees.
And, like, okay, I'm going to be... Masks aren't political, so I'm not going to say I'm going to be political, but please just wear one, you know, even if it's not your favorite thing to do.
And even if we find out next year they don't work.
Yeah. But
It's
I think
not
they
that
do.
much too. I do too.
I
'Cause
mean,
I haven't had a sinus infection.
Come on, why else would doctors wear them in the...
Well, and I haven't had a sinus infection since this all started, so there's that.
That's so cool how it shows in the circles, right? I know. I love it.
Isn't that cool? That was kind of an accident when I
Happy
did
accident.
this first one. Okay,
No
so
mistakes, just happy accidents.
I cannot find my regular foam squares, so we're going to use foam tape. And I'm just going to put it all on there.
But yeah, I think as a society, like, for the most part, people have adapted. And, like,
I mean, it's not been bad staying home.
Well, Dad and I were listening to Howard Stern, and Miley Cyrus was on it, and she said, this is like my dad's dream. When it first started, he said, isn't this awesome? Nobody can come over. I was like, yeah, but then it gets lonely, but you find ways to,
The thing with
better.
my mom, I just want to go hug my mom. That's hard. But we have a bunch of clothes for her. My brother texted me on Thanksgiving with no happy Thanksgiving or anything, but
I think we should start a YouTube channel where we talk about story times about him. There's just so many.
We could, yeah.
It could be a Lifetime movie. It could be like
I could write a book.
Recipe for Seduction or whatever it's called.
And so I get this text, Mom needs clothes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you don't have to ask me twice. And he said, keep the receipts. Okay. We have almost $500 worth of clothes. Shower gel. She is one of these, our favorite doctor.
She is a high-class lady.
Our favorite doctor always told us Dial soap was antibacterial and that was the best soap to use. And so she always used Dial soap and Dial shower gel. She loves Dial.
All we ever share is Dial soap.
And she's never not had it in there for 5 years. And so we got her some Dial shower. I mean, that sounds minor.
Can I explain that because it sounds weird?
Okay. I mean, that sounds minor, but to her,
Right.
it's like, she's like, oh my gosh, really? Because I guess the nursing home does provide generic items. So we got her some Paul Mitchell shampoo. Because before, if I took anything in, it disappeared. And so we just didn't take things in because it would be gone. Mm-hmm. And so now that, and basically they can't get in to visit, those things are not going to disappear. So
right.
We cannot wait to show her new wardrobe. She picked out the colors she wanted. Black, navy, gray. Sounds like us. And, of course, that's probably where we got our color scheme on our wardrobe. But anyways, so we're just excited to show her those clothes. And through the window, the nurse will show them to her. We'll be at the window watching. Okay, so there, I did that again. This is so easy, I can't believe.
Oh, we have a baby.
He brought us food.
He did.
He brought snacks to the party.
He did. You guys, bring your snacks. BYOB.
We want to.
If you drink beer.
Sprite, Diet Coke. She turned 21 this summer.
I did. Next year's, I was just thinking about this today. Next year is my Taylor Swift year. I can have a picture and I can caption it. I'm feeling 22, and I was really excited about it.
There's that. So tell them about your drinking.
Yeah, so we were in Milwaukee in 2000.
She has wanted to try alcohol for a while. And I'm one of these, just like my parents, made me try wine at 12, and it did me, and I've never tried beer. So I was like, I don't care, try it, because, whatever.
In the annals of the internet, if you can even find it, there's a video of me trying beer in Wisconsin, and it's so freaking funny. And then I decided that, I hadn't been tortured enough. So when we were in Canada for a wedding last year, I was like, I'm going to drink beer. So I had a sip of my dad's beer. Again, taste did not change. It was still disgusting. And then I tried wine, and I hated it as well. And I don't like champagne either.
The wine you tried, the people at the table, which were our relatives.
I tried red wine and white wine, and I didn't like either of them. I'm sorry.
And
That is a hot take.
Diet Coke or Sprite is me. That's all I do, because Mom at 12 made me drink red wine at a restaurant. I spit it back in a cup. She was so mad at me because I was gross, but it was gross. So I love grape juice, but not wine. So there is that card.
I had a dream I was drinking White Claw, and I don't know why. I've never had one in my life.
I don't even know what it is.
It was so random. Okay,
and then for her 21st birthday, she wanted a margarita.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I ended up taking...
That was the biggest waste of $8.
My birthday night activities were watching Outer Banks, because I was like, oh, let's watch Outer Banks. And so I took a picture with my margarita and, the show on the screen. I, tagged the actors. And then I was like, okay, Dad, you can drink my margarita.
Yeah. One sip and that was it. Okay. So we're going to show you these.
Some fun different colors.
Yeah, so you guys can see what they look like. What colors do you guys, I mean, she'll pick a couple, but what do you guys want to see? Let us know.
Well, they don't know what colors we have.
Well, like if they want a blue or a
yeah, do you guys want blue? We're going to do Under the Sea, definitely, because I don't think we've ever used that one.
Okay, give me one.
We're just having such a good time.
All right, let's do Hot Gossip.
Oh.
Okay, Under the Sea. Under the Sea.
Under the Sea. Under the Sea.
I don't think you've used this one.
I just said. They have that song on Just Dance, and it's like a sitting one, and it's so fun.
Ooh, that's pretty. We did a collab with them, so we got to pick different colors. That was fun.
Does anyone know that my craft room is Disney princesses? It used to be my playroom, but I'll take a selfie in here, and I'll be like, look at my Disney princess playroom. And then my bathroom is Tinkerbell.
And that is why her blog is Princess on the Paper, her personal blog. That's like holographic.
I love that.
What do you guys think of that? Can you see it? Look at that. The foil lady. Ooh, that is so pretty.
You guys, Hollow Taco.
I think you need to use this on a mermaid tail.
OMG, that would be so beautiful. You guys, I'm also obsessed with mermaids. You guys are learning so much about me that you didn't want to know tonight.
She used to draw mermaids, and I'm still looking for those. So
I'm
that we
literally
can actually,
I give them like the big lips, like rat's lips.
so that we can actually make them into stamps, because they were pretty cute. Okay, let's try Hot Gossip here.
That reminds me of the LDD song, The Gossip.
Oh.
Don't eat your gossip, baby. You guys, I'm not good. Ooh, okay. I'm all for like.
We usually have a paintbrush. I don't wear the paintbrush.
I love good vibrant colors. So this is like heaven right now.
This is really pretty. This would be pretty embossed, like the hearts embossed.
I think we should also try Ruby Romance. That one's pretty.
See how this, you can see it go? Ooh, that's really pretty. That's like a pretty lipstick color.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of gold in
Wow,
that,
embossing you can get in the makeup market. I would wear Under the Sea as a lipstick as well.
Be a good lip gloss.
Or it could be a good eyeshadow.
All right, who puts lipstick on under their mask? That would be me.
Me too.
Just so I feel better.
Oh my gosh.
My mom always
Same.
said, don't go anywhere without lipstick.
But it's gotta be red. Sometimes I just put on my black lipstick just to feel something.
Okay, what color are we doing next?
Ruby Romance.
Okay, Ruby Romance. Any other requests?
We have Pacific Wave is a really pretty one.
Ooh, that is pretty. I think I've used that one before.
We have Midnight Dream.
Ooh, this is pretty.
We have Cupid. Cupid's a pretty one. I think you used that though, didn't you, on one of these? No, you didn't. Whatever. What's that one?
Hercules.
That one's cool. Doesn't show up very well in that. We have Glow in the Dark. Any glow in the dark stands out there?
So there is that. That's pretty. That's really pretty.
These have numbers on them. Look, 13, 7, 14. I don't know the significance, but it must be.
On the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, what color are we doing next? Where's that blue?
Which blue? Pacific Wave?
I don't know.
Pacific Wave is pretty. You guys, they just have so many good colors.
They do.
Now let me pull
And
from
they
this
have
one.
like a pepper, which is kind of like a craft color.
We have an absolute ton of blue. We have 2 Pacific Waves.
Yeah, because we probably had to buy 2.
Oh, you're right. Ooh, vintage peacock. We should try.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I don't remember ever using that one.
She used this for Santa's beard and stuff last year, too.
Nobody beat us Friday.
And they have like a puffy snow.
I'm still singing Under the Sea.
That's pretty.
Oh my goodness, I love that. That's gorge.
That's really pretty.
You guys, we are just like going a long time tonight. We are just vibing.
Yep, sorry.
Sorry, we have to be done by 9 though.
I have to call because I didn't get half my Clinique order. I don't know what happened there. They're usually really good about it. Always have the receipt in there.
I mean, it's the holiday season.
Where's that vintage right here? Peacock.
Yeah, I see things just aren't working. It's 2020.
Ooh, look, this has got some black in it.
True 2020. That would be amazing eyeshadow. All these would be good eyeshadows that I would wear.
They just have some really good glitters and...
In true 2020 fashion, I'm trying to track all these packages that I ordered, and like USPS tracking isn't working or anything, and it's just like not fun.
Well, and I think
it's like, will it be here by Christmas or will it not? I don't know.
We have a different mailman, and I think that they, if it doesn't fit in the box down at the road, they just take it for another day.
But there wasn't anything hardly. There was 2 things in the mailbox today, so I think that's fake news.
Yeah, but I got one. My Christmas from you came.
Yeah, but like in the mailbox.
Oh. Yeah, but yesterday it was all stuffed in there.
So
there's vintage peacock. So those are just really fun. Really fun cards.
Really fun.
So anytime you guys make one, please
tag
post
us.
it.
Tag us on Insta. Tag us on Twitter.
Yeah, and
we're not really
post
on
it.
Twitter that much, but
Post
if you're on
it in
Twitter,
the stamping
go for
group.
it.
Post it wherever, on our page.
Also,
we want to see. And also, we have gift certificates now.
we do.
We had a customer request, and I looked into it. Didn't know how easy it was. Thank goodness they requested it. And so we have
Those
gift
are
certificates.
available. We hit 2,000 on Facebook. We did that giveaway. It's over now, but thank you to everyone who commented.
Yep, that will probably go out tomorrow. I did not leave the house today.
She didn't. I did multiple times, but
I feel like I'm a restaurant now because they come home to eat, and I have to figure out what to feed them. But I love having them home, and then they go back out, and then they come back home,
and I take a nap.
So those are so cool.
They are really pretty.
So are there any questions? I don't even know what time it is.
It's 8.
Oh, okay. Don't forget, wherever the thing is, next it is next year.
Oh my gosh. That just, do you
It will
ever
be
just
next year.
think about something and it like dawns on you like, holy crap.
So these 2, you get this and a glue.
Yep.
$35, including shipping.
So
You
that's
can
a
add
discount.
that on if you want, but
Yep.
so yeah, it is discounted.
But free shipping, if you add other things to your cart, it won't count the free shipping.
we might try to set it so that you can, if you add something to your cart, it will all ship free. I will set that tonight.
Okay.
For that and for the other one, whenever we
For the
decide.
other one.
Do you guys want to do this for Valentine's Day for February, the first Tuesday of February? We could do this.
Yep.
Which, if you don't want love, you don't have to do love, but it would include, the bundle would be the heart cover plate and the mini spring mix. The add-on would be your plaid, because I think a lot of you guys have it because we are almost sold out of that plaid.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you have the heart, then all you would need would be the mini spring mix.
Yep.
Which is a lot of fun. Oh, there's the heart one.
We had it all along.
So there is that.
I just love that card. It's your mind. It's so gorgeous.
Well, I woke up with it in my head.
Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
And I was like, okay, so pretend you have, I don't know where they are, the birdhouse. I've got this. I don't have one cut out. But how cute would that be under here
yeah. That would be gorgeous.
with the little birdie?
Well, that'd be so cute.
Or maybe the bird head coming through.
Oh, that'd be adorable.
So, there's just a lot to do with this that we never thought about until it came.
Yeah, so definitely get your hands on it.
Her main thing was to do it bookmark size. So, it works for that too, but it's really cute for this. So there is that. I don't have anything.
I don't have anything else either. I'm so sorry that I was like in rare form tonight, but you know, I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm excited about life, actually, for the first time in a long time.
So, and maybe we can make some cards with the mini spring mix and the birdhouse and stuff on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see that.
New Year's Eve is going to be such a fun party.
But we want to know what you want us to do.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of out of ideas. After we did, you did 9 virtual events.
Yeah.
I believe this year. Thank goodness for them. Thank goodness for them. We thank Brian and Carol and Kate for having them and having us. And they have been lifesavers.
Yes.
With no shows. So,
yeah.
Anyways, that is all I know.
Yeah, me too. So, we will see you guys next week.
Yep.
And
I have a project.
A project.
Thanks to Brenda. It was an adorable idea that she sent me, and I loved it, and that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah. All right.
But we want to give her credit.
So, I hope you guys have a fun night, and we will see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.